25. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, right. What are we doing? What are we doing? We got quests? I just realised, top right corner next to where it says side adventures complete, and then 24 out of 60. There's a lot to get through. But that's fine. We've got a fun time, you know? Fun time ahead. So, what do we want to do? Because really at this point we're sort of at a blank, aren't we? I mean, I could investigate over here, but first things first. Shall we do a side adventure? That might be a fun idea. Potential princess sightings. Still need to do those. Gourmet's gone missing. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Where did he say? Had a recipe learned from Princess Zelda himself. The recipe is fucking crack cocaine. I'm not streaming late, by the way. No one can tell me that. You know, it's not like I was busy playing a shit ton of Skyrim for no reason. Oh god. I'm gonna be honest. I was playing a shit ton of Skyrim for some reason. I wanted to try and experiment with that game. Wait. Okay, right, got you. Yeah, I wanted to try and experiment with Skyrim, and it's kind of working, sort of. I wanted to experience what Skyrim would be like up against Oblivion and Morrowind if I turned the hoods off. And it's interesting. The reason why I say that's because my idea of a fairly decent overworld, fairly decent open world in general, for that matter, is... Sorry, I was not paying attention again. Okay. I got you. Okay. Yeah, so... to quickly run down what it's like... Oh, I can choose this, can't I? That's great. Yeah, the quickly just run down... I can't use that, actually. Because it's just gonna go... Oh, maybe. Yeah, anyway. Ugh. Finish your words, boy. To iterate what it's like to play those games without the HUD, more specifically without a map interface. Weirdly enough, I actually don't know if this is weirdly enough. I should probably just say from the get-go, the best one is Morrowind in terms of navigation. I don't think that. I don't really know if that's going to be much of a surprise to anyone. God. This is poo. This is actual poo. I thought that I had an idea. And it just... Nope, I only need two. Yeah, anyway, yeah. Morrowind's really good for, no HUD navigation. And... surprise, surprise, that's because the majority of the world looks, like, different, aesthetically, but also because it seems like a no-shit thing, but it's also because Morrowind has signposts. Wait, what's happening? It's one of the wheels not touching the ground properly. But yeah, Morrowind has signposts throughout it, which makes it significantly easier to play without a hood. It just sounds, I don't know. To me, that's pretty funny. The fact that like, hey, you know what? This is working. We had another fan. We could have had a little boat car thing going on here. But yeah, the fact that like as the games go on, for some reason, it's harder and harder to navigate those worlds. And it's largely because more assets are copied and pasted as they went on, and little has been done in the way of actual like navigation in terms of the open world. Which sounds weird, but trust me when I say it's really apparent when you see it. It's like, oh, right then. I guess, like, Skyrim is the worst in the way of that, in terms of, like, open world navigation, without a map. Largely because it works, it's so reliant on the player bumping into, like, a cave every few seconds. To distract them from other things that are going on in the world, and also the idea that, you know, they'll do a shit ton of side quests. It's like, okay, like I get the intention behind that gameplay wise, but holy crap, like holy crap. Just to reel off like what my opinions were on like Skyrim back when it came out. I loved it back then. As time's gone on, I have become significantly more skeptical about gameplay elements, largely to do with the differences between previous Elder Scrolls games and Skyrim. Skyrim is definitely the most accessible in terms of that genre. That being said, it's largely because it's taken a lot out. This is kind of cool. Playing Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion back to back before playing Skyrim is a really awesome experience of what sequels should be. Like, everything that Arena sets up, Daggerfall improves on. Everything that Daggerfall sets up, Morrowind improves on. Everything that Morrowind sets up, Oblivion sort of improves on. It goes in a slightly different direction, but it does build upon a lot of what Morrowind was trying to do. The idea of Oblivion was really to take those mechanics from Morrowind and put them in a more social environment, like more of an emphasis on the world itself than gameplay in Oblivion. That's not a bad thing. That works really well in its favor, actually. Is my little truck has gone, hasn't it? That's okay. We can build something out of this. But yeah, like it's pretty cool to see that evolution, and then it's sort of like, I think I mentioned it on one of yesterday's streams actually, how the evolution between like Bethesda games, like the attitude with Bethesda games in particular is very, very weird as time goes on. It's sort of like when you get to like like Fallout 3 seems to be the start of, I don't want to say the downfall, because Fallout 3 is still a great game, but it's more to do with the direction of gameplay. Like, there's much more of an emphasis on Bethesda simplifying mechanics from Fallout 3 onwards than building upon them. Some will say, and some will argue, that Fallout New Vegas is the attempt to build upon Fallout 3, but it's really not. It's really not, because New Vegas is very, like, the more you look at it, I mean, if you know, you know, but it's very clearly Obsidian's baby. Like, through and through, New Vegas is... It's the game where, like, Obsidian were given all of Bethesda's assets for the Fallout franchise, and then, like, Bethesda looked away for 2 seconds, and Obsidian came up with New Vegas, and it's kind of a miracle that that game happened. I really need to play the outer worlds to sort of gauge to really gauge my opinion on that a bit more. But yeah, I mean, long story short, it's describing Skyrim to some people in terms of like comparing it to its sequels. It really is a scenario of like a lot of people love the crap out of it, largely because it was their first experience with that genre. And a lot of people will just outright refuse to say that it's inferior to previous titles, largely due to that accessibility factor. Which is a massive shame, because if you can get over that accessibility factor, I generally think that Obsidian and what the fuck am I saying? Morrowind and Oblivion are among the most fascinating blind video game experiences you can have. Especially Morrowind. Holy shit, Morrowind's so good for that. But yeah, it's... I put all the wheels on backwards. Of course I did. But yeah, it's sort of like when you go from the likes of those titles to... Have I... Oh, I've put one wheel on backwards. That makes a lot of sense. There we go. Just like making vehicles in this game. And worst comes to worst, I've made a raft. So, you know, I think that's what's happening right now, actually. Okay, raft mode, let's go. Or not. Didn't he say that they were... That's one I've done, right? Yeah, okay. I thought he said that they were over the bridge. They're in the woods, perhaps? Anyway, yeah, to continue my train of thought. Skyrim's a really weird title to play. After playing so much of the other the other entries in the series. I mean, obviously, it's like it's the scenario of if that is your first experience with the franchise. Yes, it's very easy to see why you would love it. Very easy to see that, but I'm surprised that more people weren't disappointed. In terms of like returning fans. Whoa! Hang on a fucking... Dude, it completely despawned my vehicle within seconds. I just did a lap. Fucking hell. I wish if it did that, it gave me my gear back, you know. Anyway. Just go back over this again. They would have to cross... Yes. Oh, okay, I'm on the lookout for tents. I got you. Right, yeah, anyway, that's what I was saying. Yeah, but it's just one of those experiences where it's like, okay, if that... one of those things where it's like, okay, if that is your first experience of this franchise, I can see why you would absolutely love the likes of Skyrim. But zipping back round to it nowadays, yeah, it's a harsh transition, I'd say. A lot of what made the likes of Oblivion and Morrowind are in there. That being said, they've once again started to remove elements similar to that of Fallout 3. Which sucks. You know, AI is significantly more dumbed down and simplified in Skyrim, for example. Whereas in Oblivion, not only did they have their own, like, daily routines, but they had, like, this, like, entire dynamic social kind of thing playing off. Raw meat, Hylian rice, and rock salt. I have raw meat. Did that say rice? Do I have any Hylian rice? Doesn't look like it, but it can't be far. Is that an Octorok? Yup. Do I have any rock salt? That's something that I should look up as well, actually. Wouldn't it be great if I had a search thing? Do. Yeah, I've got rock salt. So I've got rock salt, I've got the raw meat, but I don't have the rice. Where will the rice be? Oh, fuck off. Right. Tomato, 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 tomato. Lots of apples and tomatoes. Not a lot of rice. La la lo. Did la la. Did a little song. Don't improvise. Why the fuck did you improvise when the letter specifically says otherwise? Just a moron. Maybe I should head over to Monswartingle. Oh, I need to get more fans as well. So now we're at the point in the game where it's like, of the act of just getting the equipments I want in order to make this go by faster. Not faster, but less tedious. It's still tedious. Oh, you do have Hillian rice. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take all your arrows as well, actually. It's beetle, not single. Oh, fuck it. Fine. Where is it? Can't be arsed again, fans. Right, to continue my train of thought from beforehand with Elder Scrolls and all that jazz. Yeah, I don't know if I've sort of, I put up a post essentially saying that if I were to ever cover the Elder Scrolls, I would probably make it a topic video, if that makes sense. So instead of it being an outright review, I would probably make it an editorial. And that's just largely because I'm already doing one giant review as it is at the moment with my Doc 2 Series 1 video. That's nearly done! Oh. But once that's done, it's not going to be one of those things where it's like, he's done a very large review. This is great. I can't wait to see him continue to do more large reviews. And they're like, give me a small break before I even consider moving on from this at this point in time. I'm a tired boy. Ooh, we're actually low on this. But yeah, it's like that like mentally I need the calm before before I continue. Could just glide down probably. Woo! Oh, I should put my fancy pants on. Where are my fancy pants? I'm actually quite up for doing all the skydiving things. Because I'm covering some ground now when I actually just dive. And I like the idea of just keeping that up. Right, so they're over here. Don't worry, friends. Lonk is on his way. I'm glad that you all randomly decided to start up a fire. Hold. Eat the raw meat. And the rock salt. Raw meat? Hell yeah, we've done that. Wait, one of you used monster meat? Also, I don't think that's how you cure food poisoning. You don't give someone food after what the fuck? What? 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 No! Oh, you can fuck right off, game. Don't say that that's the quest complete. Because I am going to be shaking in my fucking boots if that's the case. That was it, wasn't it? I can't fucking believe that! That's insane! The game's just like, oh, thank you for finding these ingredients. You know, we're gonna think that you're a big old dum-dum and you didn't get any more than just what's required. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna give you all the same ingredients as the reward for this quest. I don't want more fucking, like, why? Why would the game give me more rice? Why would it give me more rock salt? Why would it give me more raw meat? If I had them to make the meal in the first place, I would surely be able to get more. I would know where I got them from. That's cute. You gonna eat them? I trust him. I trust him with my life. Do it. Eat them. Eat the giant rings. My boy's going on an adventure. Why is there a cookie up here? Hello, friend. Were you looking for the cuckoo or was it? Oh, fine. Down we go. Way down we go. Oh. Oh! I'm a well enthusiast. There are 58 wells. I've been to a few. There's still 48 wells to find. Oh my fucking god. What is this place? I should be able to grab that, you bastards! That's so cheap. That is so fucking cheap. God, it's a regular occurrence of this game now. Like, no, you can't do it the way you can't do it the way you want to. That's clearly like you can. You should be able to do this, but you can't do it because we don't want you to do it. You want me to get the cuckoos. I'm gonna do it anyway, because I know where one of them is already. Can I pick it up? No, I actually have to carry it. Okay. How many are there? Six of them. Oh, you need to get the other 5. So I brought 1 back. So that's 4 left. Someone's just listening to music. I kind of don't want to take him away. Three more to go. I'm guessing there's one inside the tent. And one on top of the tent, probably. Ruff. You imagine there's just one sitting in the cooking pot. You'd think there'd be one up here. Ah, I knew it. You know. Where are we going? Need one more? Okay. I see you. I should be able to just lob this one, right? How the fuck did you teleport back there? Come on, if I can stand on here. This is shallow! What the fuck? Fine. It's okay. It just wants me to waste goddamn I'm building a bridge. I'm building a bridge so I don't have to use any of my Zonai stuff. So I refuse. I absolutely refuse. This game's like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we could incentivize the player into building a boat? Like, yeah, that would be cool. But the thing is, even though I've gone on like these massive rants about the game, like needs to incentivize the player to do use a lot of these mechanics, the fact that the Zonai stuff just vanishes, it just despawns after a fucking cutscene 2 centimeters away from it. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed by that, I ain't gonna lie. And I would call that being disincentivized. Here's your clucking clucks. God. Hush money! You're bribing me. You can't bribe me. Get a load of my apple sword. Wait, what? They're acting like their lives have just changed. Right. You know what? At this point, let's do the age-old thing, shall we? Slap a plank of wood down. Break some wheels out. And off we go. Country road, take me home to the place where I belong. Power fields, golden boulder, take me home. Take me home. Ah, now we're thinking with portals.